let me share with you 5 ways on how to become mentally healthier. First tip is gratitude. According to Father Benny Villapa, gratitude is one of the most beautiful adornment of the soul. It is the only coin that can buy the attention of God. However, ingratitude is a disease of the soul, and it closes the door to future blessings. At the same time, gratitude improves our physical health. Grateful people experience fewer aches and pains in their body and generally are reported to be healthier than other people who don't practice gratitude. Gratitude also is one of the simplest ways to improve our satisfaction with life. The good news is we all have the ability and opportunity to cultivate gratitude. I have learned in Shanasina's Gratitude Summit that we can actually take gratitude walks. How is that? When we have the time in the morning, we can just take 15 minutes probably, or during our break times, to take a walk, go around while thinking about the things that we are grateful for. And there are 2 ways on how to do that. First is to go deep. To go deep is to think of one thing that you are grateful for. Right now, go ahead and think of one thing that you are grateful for. So, do you have it? For example, you're grateful for your family. Now, if you're grateful for your family, why? Ask yourself why and answer it. So, I'm grateful for my family because they're very loving and kind. I'm grateful for my family because they help me with my dreams or goals. And just list down all the whys that you can possibly think of. The more, the better. And you can do that for 5 minutes or 10 minutes. The next way to practice gratitude is to go wide. And that means to think as much as you can of the blessings or the things that you are grateful for. So, think about, I'm grateful for my family, I'm grateful for my children, I'm grateful for my job, I am thankful for the sunshine today, I'm thankful for the air that I breathe, and so on and so forth. You can do that for 5 minutes, 15 minutes, or more. So after that walk, another way to practice gratitude is to have a gratitude list. So instead of just thinking about it, why don't you write it? Brother Bo Sanchez, when asked by people who encounter depression, would actually give this prescription. Write 100 blessings or 100 things that you are grateful for. The simpler, the better. So you can do that also. You can list down all the things that you are grateful for, and you can start with the simplest things. Like, as we said a while ago, thank you that I woke up. Thank you for the air that I breathe. Thank you for the sun and those things. And you will realize that there are really a lot of things that we are grateful for beyond the burdens and problems that we encounter in our daily lives. The second way that we can be mentally healthier is to take breaks. In between work, we can actually take breaks, like give ourselves 5 minutes break after 25 minutes of work. Ironically, to be more productive, we have to take breaks. An essayist named Tim Kreider noted in the New York Times in 2012 that idleness is not just a vacation, an indulgence, or a vice. It is as indispensable to the brain as vitamin D is to the body, and deprived of it, we will suffer a mental affliction. One way to be able to unload some of the tasks or the things that needed to be done in a day is to use the 2-minute do it now rule. This is actually a discipline popularized by David Allen in his best-selling time management book, Getting Things Done. And this rule directs us to act immediately on the tasks or things that can be done in just 2 minutes. Yes, just 2 minutes. So those tasks include taking the garbage out, or maybe paying your electric bill or your water bill using your application or your mobile app. And I also do that when I remember to send the payment of the layout artist. I would grab my phone and do it already because I am a forgetful person. So that is one way for us to check that in our to-do list. Also, this rule doesn't just apply in those minute things that we have on a day-to-day basis. It can also apply on big goals that we have set for ourselves. If you want to become a better writer or you want to write a book, you can write one sentence and you'll often find yourself writing for an hour. The fourth tip on how to make your 2021 a mentally healthier year is, of course, to love yourself. Brighter Perspectives, my book, has a whole chapter, actually a whole section talking about self-love, self-care, self-compassion, and life. And this morning, I'd like to reiterate to you that to be mentally healthier, we have to really practice self-care. Self-care comes in many ways, and one of the ways is to give yourself some me time. Maybe 10 minutes or 15 minutes during the day can do you great. For me as a new mom, I feel exhausted from not having a good night rest because of course I have to breastfeed. So my me time is a long hot shower in the evening. Also, if you're an extrovert or someone who really wanted to be with people, you can schedule dates with your friends, or you can also schedule online meetings or attend community or gatherings online if of course the restrictions won't allow. At the same time, we can also love ourselves by setting our boundaries. This year, we have to commit that we will say no to the things that actually don't give value to us. Another one is to practice self-compassion. Self-compassion is kindness toward ourselves. I know that some of us have very high standards and have very high expectations from ourselves. And when we fall short, we would usually punish ourselves by saying bad things. But self-compassion tells us to give ourselves a leeway. Like, it's okay to fall short at some point. And at the same time, we have to forgive ourselves if we make mistakes. Because we are only human and we can never be perfect no matter how much we prepare for things. Loving ourselves is also very essential because, as they say, we cannot give what we don't have. And actually, if we love ourselves more, we can give more, and we will be able to love other people even in a more genuine manner. So please do take some time to be with yourself, to be with your friends, and of course, to say no to the things that don't give value to you. The last and final tip that I would want to give to you is to be more generous. Yes. According to Deepak Chopra, the law of giving is very simple. If you want to receive joy, give joy. If love is what you seek, offer love. And if you crave material affluence, then help others become prosperous. We can harness joy by being a blessing to other people. I believe that we at some point have given maybe to a charity, maybe we have taken part in an advocacy, or have given time and service for our family or friends. And I know that you have felt the joy, the happiness that gives. And that is one way to be mentally healthier actually, because it shifts the focus from me to them. It shifts our focus from our burdens, our problems, to being a person of help to other people who are more in need, who are needing the time or service or the financial aid that you can give. Because truly, there are a lot of people who have bigger problems than us. There are a lot of people who need more than what we need. And so, I hope that we can practice generosity more this year. As a bonus, I want us to go for a theme. Like, give yourself a word of the year. My word of the year is to expand. And hopefully not physically, but in other areas like in skills, probably in expand in patience and understanding, and in becoming a more loving person. So here's a word search that I made especially for you so that you can find your word of the year. Comment down the first word that you see in this word search, and that might be a theme that you can have. Thank you so much for joining us. Always remember to be more grateful, take some breaks, use some productivity hacks to help you out, and yes, of course, be more loving toward yourself, be more compassionate with yourself, and lastly is to be more generous. Be blessed and be a blessing to other people. God bless you.